Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Yes, we are. Exactly, I know where we are. Obviously, I do know where we are. Devil's Den it is. I was for a mere second. I didn't sleep, did I? Shame on me. Shame on me. How do I notice that? I'm sorry, I just wanted to play stupid. Just want to say, how am I knowing that I have not slept? Obviously, the health bar is still not at 100, or was not at 100, right? Yes, and what I said in the last episode is actually kinda, well, not kinda, that is actually true. Here today, this is a very special episode. We're gonna ride out a bit, and we are gonna explore this area. And we are gonna start here in Grunt. And I was thinking of sleeping until the okay, yes, obviously.
Hey, where's that beer?
Christ.
I know that I repeat myself quite often, but I can only repeat myself. It is not understandable for me that we can't fast travel, doggy, from when we are inside. That's a little nuisance. I think I have said that quite often. That annoys me. So maybe I'm just saying it too often. Okay, Grunt. It is. Let's fast travel there. Since we slept, since we are at 100, we can actually be a bit night active, right? The guard. I can still run away. That's what I think.
Oh, you pooch.
Question is, there may be a dead body around. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, we are not seeing blood or anything. Okay, I accept. Then that was just there. Alright, good. Grunt, we are coming. Forgive me the little distraction here.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Heal!
The blind man can't see it. Sigismund's 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he settled in Kuttenberg, and they can't praise him.
I do know that town criers that we can't interact with them. I'm just actually thinking that this might be different. I didn't see him for a town crier. I thought, you know, he is a character with a few lines, maybe we can talk.
Go! Die! Go! Quick! 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 Whoa!
Yeah, I wanted to check. There was one where there was a shrine where we then were able to pray, and with that increased our scholarship through reciting prayers. Just want to see if that is maybe all the time possible. I don't, even if it would have been possible, I reckon chances would be slim that we actually would have received scholarship upgrades. They're just birds, right? Okay, then sorry for the distraction. I thought that we might get... We might maybe able to get in here, but apparently not. Don't know. Looks a bit like a church towery building, like a church, but don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's then crack on.
Go.
Okay, but here's a tinsy little village, right? Oh boy, I for a second thought that the dog was the person living there. And yes, my respects too. I just opened it up in order to... Did not want to steal. That's... Just being true. Can we talk, you boy? No. Maybe a mining shaft? Ah, are the bats making that noise? I honestly... I don't know what precise noises animals can do. I mean, it makes kind of sense, that noise, that these were bats, right? But I was clueless, which is totally fine.
Go.
And I guess the big city we see there in the background, there's gonna be Kuttenberg.
Quick.
But again, just yeah, I'm pretty damn certain. Wild guess. That's wild, right? Taking a wild guess, I'm sorry.
Go. Go.
Whoa. You discovered Catwoman? Uh-huh. Okay, that noise I can identify. These are cats. but nothing else. We can't enter.
God! Go! Quick! God!
And to the right down there is some church buildings, I guess.
Whoa!
You're always welcome here.
Greetings, knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine. Have you heard of him?
Rings a bell. Isn't he the one who brought holy soil from Jerusalem to Sedles?
Precisely. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword and dug up a handful of dirt, which he brought here and scattered over the graveyard.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I've wanted to visit Valentine's grave and see his famous sword. But now that I am here, I'm unable to go inside. I felt so humbled.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Can I help you in some way?
I don't know, friend. Unless, what if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave and bring the sword here.
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well for it.
You want me to go to the graveyard and just steal that sword from a grave?
Don't call it that. You're just borrowing it.
Can't you just go to the graveyard and look for yourself?
I've thought long and hard about it, and there's no other way. But I understand if you don't want to help me.
Oh, all right then. I'll do it. I'll help you. Where can I find Valentine's grave then?
It's somewhere in the church. But it's not so easy to get inside. I myself am not exactly certain where to look. Try to find Brother Morticius. I heard he's looking for help at the church. Maybe if you help him, he'll help you.
And then in turn, I'll help you.
Precisely. What is your name, friend?
Henry. And you are?
I will wait for you here, Henry. Thank you very much.
Okay, why didn't you say who you are, Brother Morticius? Okay, that's actually nice. That comes in handy. Let us do that round. Talk to. Okay, we start with talking to, and that should then be. Yeah, that's perfect, man. We start taking a look there. You came out of the nowhere, buddy.
Go!
Yeah, the very easy ones we don't need to lockpick anymore. A bit sad I am.
Easy.
Wouldn't have guessed that
Quick.
was a building which is it not gravedigger is the wrong word, but someone who is doing the gravestones, who creates the gravestones, right?
When is the last time you buried an executed man?
Why do you care?
I want to know where he's buried. To see his grave.
To see his grave? Really? It's damned odd that you want to see that grave in particular.
What's so odd about it?
Because the last executed man I buried was a fucking sorcerer.
What?
You heard me. A sorcerer. When they arrested him, he had an arrow stuck in his head. But he kept on living. It wasn't no fresh wound. It was old, healed. The thing stuck out of his head like a tree branch.
He was no sorcerer. Just a regular fella who got in the way of an arrow.
Tell that to the village crones. Of course he was a sorcerer. Nobody can survive an arrow in the head. There's magic and witchcraft behind it. Even the priest said so. Good thing we strung him up right away. It could have turned really nasty. He'd send a plague upon us or something worse.
Ah, nonsense.
Are you trying to say our priest don't know what he's talking about? I ain't telling you shit. Now get out of here before I really lose my temper.
It's a blessing to see someone doing their job dutifully. I can see you take good care of the cemetery. I'm sure the abbot would be interested to know you're so conscientious.
Thanks, sir. You know the abbot?
Of course I do. I'm on my way to see him now. I'll tell him about your good work.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry I was so rough with you. I've got to be careful. I'm sure you understand. There's all sorts of strange fellas lurking around here from time to time. I have to keep things in order.
I understand. But now hurry up and show me the grave.
The grave you're looking for ain't in the cemetery. Can't have witchy bastards like that lying here among decent folk.
Where can I find it then?
If it was up to me, I'd have thrown him to the wild dogs in the forest. At least then he'd be useful for something. But a sorcerer has to be buried. So I dug a hole near the big willow tree behind the cemetery wall.
All right. Thanks.
That was that. Nice, we got the fast traveling spot. That's amazing.
Whoa.
My humble respects.
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Mortitius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Ah, I see. I think.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound, and companions have I underground.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth, and now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane? Help me, dear brother, in God's holy name.
Wait a moment. So, there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tidied up?
Aye, 'tis a job that some might find morbid, but fear not, good fellow. You'll be well rewarded.
Wait, am I supposed to touch the dead? No decent Christian should do that.
Fear not, it is no desecration. God shall bless this congregation. They shall find eternal slumber, all arranged in divine order.
All right then. What am I supposed to do, exactly?
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls, the second out of cracked, the third then build from arms and legs, and here there's quite a lot. But bear in mind the commandment, thou shalt not, thou shalt curses. None of the commandments rhymes with that.
Steal from others thou shalt not?
A pretty rhyme, I must admit, although you're jesting just a bit. Enough discourse now. It grows late. The task before you cannot wait.
All right, so if I understand correctly, I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs?
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space. Many bones lie there in darkness, waiting for their rightful place.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids out of them.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together into orderly confines.
What? I should sweep up the remaining bones too. I better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. What makes a hole a grave for the dead? What makes a grave?
Okay, holy, build a pyramid of skulls. What the hell?
So
Build a
white, death, awful bright.
A lot of stuff to do, right?
Damn, my back hurts so much. Might have find a new one here. Isn't it getting crowded in there? Dust you are, to dust you shall return. And then I'll sweep you into a corner.
Pick them up. Oh. Clean. This takes longer than I have expected, actually.
Whew. Doing God's work sure ain't easy.
Seven more cracked skulls. That's not much. But I don't see... Well, there's got to be something I've over... Oh. Like this. And that then should be the last pieces of things we need to add, right? Nope. Not completely. What am I over seeing though? What am I overseeing? I know that will sound very, very wrong, but where is... We need more bones.
trapdoor. Seems it leads down into the bowels of the earth.
Are there my bones down there? We'll see. Yes.
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit from your fall.
Yep, and we look for a sword too. So good that I did not, you know, spend ages up there going in circles and try to find the bones upstairs.
What's this? This corpse must have been lying here for several decades, but it looks like he died yesterday. God, our Heavenly Father, have mercy.
No, that ain't no vampire, don't you worry.
This looks like the crypt for the monks. Wonder how long they've been lying here.
There's so many bones and I can't pick all of them. I mean, for the quest. Not for weird ass reasons, you know? That leads up, right? Yes, okay. Yep, that's where we fell down. Nice. And that would have been the other way. There the sword is gonna be. Hopefully.
Damn it! That sword isn't here. Now what? I'll take another look around here. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. This must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found.
Okay, so we can forge a replica. So that's good. We are down here. It's good, then we can actually get out of this crypt, man. Ain't too bad, right? Ain't too bad. Maybe we can sleep there. Wait a tick. Can we? Yeah, just for the bones we need. If there's gonna be a place where we can sleep, we will skip the day. Night, sorry. I was... Huh.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
It doesn't want to run here, which is okay. Don't get me wrong.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, we need to go through the front door anyway. We can look for a bed there.
First pyramid is done. Impressive, even if I say so myself.
Memento Mori. If I hadn't built it myself, it'd give me a scare. Just one more.
3 beautiful piles. I'm proud of myself. The old monk will be delighted. Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him. I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name's Morticius, a wispy fellow. Speaks in verse. I did some work for him, but he disappeared just as he was about to pay me.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise, you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
What? Morticius is dead?
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He wouldn't stop babbling in verse.
For Christ's sake, old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to the ossuary then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monks. Wait, what did this fella want from you anyway?
I had to tidy up all the bones in the chapel and arrange them into pyramids.
What? You fooled around in my chapel? May the Lord protect you if you've done any ungodly business in there. Come now, show me. What in God's name? You did all this by yourself?
Well, yes.
Well, friend, you're quite the worker. What a mess this place was. I'll keep it like this. People from all over the land will come here just to see this.
Well, that's nice and all. But I don't suppose you'll pay me for it, will you?
You suppose correctly. A job well done should be a reward enough for you.
Okay, good.
Excuse me.
The work we did was actually, and what we collected was actually worth everything we did. If we now, the good part is we have completed the quest, right? That's the important part. Now, I would still like to see if we can. So the body we have seen in the crypt was then the monk we have seen, sadly enough. Okay. Maybe then this area is gonna be for a later stage, a DLC I meant, or maybe we are gonna be here at one point with a main quest or something. Maybe we are gonna be here at one point again. For now, let us still need to find the grave. Yep, we will. Actually, first of all, we are going to be at an end for today's episode. And that I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tensy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day.